Flygirl, Chapter 24. The honeymoon lasts all of 18 hours, and then the new Mrs. Cohen and I head to Delaware, where they have us testing newly repaired planes and running the occasional VIP from base to base. Not as glamorous as the B-29, but testing the planes can be a challenge, especially when the repairs don't take. By the end of the 8th week, we've used our parachutes so much that we've both joined the Caterpillar Club 10 times over. And then we get our new marching orders. Report to Officers Training School in Florida. What does it mean? Lily asks. She's just washed her hair, and a once-a-week luxury for someone with curls like hers. It takes more time to comb them out than we usually have in one day. I've been plotting our next mission. The map lies forgotten on the bed. It means Uncle Sam is finally making honest women out of us. I slap the letter against my thigh. Hot dog, this is it, Lily, the whole kit and caboodle. Officers' pay, officers' honors. Maybe we can even get them to go back and give Patsy a proper commendation. And a military burial, Lily adds. She squeezes her hair dry in a thick white towel. Now Mother will have to take me seriously. I'm not only a married woman, but I'll also be an officer in the United States Army Air Forces. Her eyes sparkle at the thought. I know mine must be sparkling too. What will Mama say when she finds out, or Thomas, for that matter? They'll be so proud. At least I hope they will. I'm not saying that it's permanent, but until the end of the war, this is the whole new life for me. One I've earned. I feel a grin take up residence on my face, and it looks like it's there to stay. Ida? Yes? Harry and I got married almost 2 months ago. I roll my eyes and collapse back onto the bed. I cover my face with a pillow. I know. Lily, it's been 1 month and 24 days. You said so yourself this morning. You'll count off every day for a year if someone doesn't stop you soon. Lily frowns at me. That's not what I mean. Do you remember how they used to keep track of our monthlies back at Avenger Field? Boy, do I. It was something we all hated, having to tell Doc Masrad when we had our periods. Patsy said it was to make sure none of us was pregnant, but the doc claimed it was to see if women with cramps could still fly. I'd never been so embarrassed in my whole life as I was that first month. Once a month, Lily says absently, pinning her hair up off her face. Suddenly I get a funny feeling. Why, Lily? What's going on? Lily says nothing. She just keeps pinning up her hair into a bun. When she's finished, she comes and sits next to me. Her hands fumble in her lap. Ida, it's been 2 months and 3 days since my last period. We both sit there staring at each other. My travel clock ticks loudly on the dresser across the room. We both speak at once. I think I'm pregnant. Congratulations. Oh, Lily gasps, her hands flying into the air. Congratulations. Ida, you're not mad? I thought you'd be angry at me. Of course not, silly. You're married. That's what married women do. They have babies. Lily throws her arms around me and hugs so tight that her terry cloth robe leaves little damp impressions on my khakis. Tears fill my eyes. I'm so happy for both of you. Harry's going to be thrilled. He will be, won't he? Lily claps. Oh, I can't wait to tell him, but it's got to be in person. Well, is he still stateside? We could swing by on the way to Florida. Lily pauses, her shirt pulled over, only one arm. Ida, I can't go to Florida. They'll make me take a physical. They'll send me home. I close my eyes for just a second, and it really sinks in. I know. I realized it before she said it. She looked so happy. Otherwise, I could never let her go. Well, I guess I'm flying the rest of this war without you. Lily smiles at me and touches my cheek. It's an odd gesture coming from her. You looked like my mother when you did that, I tell her. Lily smiles even wider. You know, Ida Mae Jones, you were born to be a wasp. You'll do just fine without me. Dear Jolene. I stop with my pen above the paper. I know what comes next. All I do is that I've never felt so alone in all my life since Lily left. Do you think you'll ever go home too? She asked me when I dropped her off at the train station this morning in a borrowed Jeep. Your family would love to have you back. Yeah, I suppose they would, I told her, but there were so many things I couldn't say. So I said nothing. Lily shook her head. Like I said, born to be a wasp. Well, stay safe, Jonesy, and good luck. To you too, Lil. We hugged for a long time. I promised to come visit. And then she was gone.